What's going on, people? Thank you for joining me for another beer review. It's Beer Monster O'Clock. And today we're reviewing another keg on the Perfectdraft beer dispenser. If you're American, I suppose. And it is a new keg. It's a Meteor... Oh, God, what's it being called? Meteor White. It just went. It's called Meteor White. It's a white IPA. In case you're thinking, what the bloody hell is a white IPA? It's basically an American IPA and a Belgian wheat beer style combined together. Or you could say, if an American IPA and a Belgian wheat beer, a bit of sexy time, bosh, a white IPA would be born. I guess that's the idea anyway. At least that's how I put it. It cost £41.90 per keg, so it's not the cheapest, which works out to £3.30 a pint by the time you take into effect of sending the kegs back. But it's in a deal, if they buy 6 kegs, you get 25% off, so I paid 25% less than that, which I can't tell you what that is, but I just want to let you know. It's 5% ABV, so it's, it's a nice sessionable strength. Never tried it before. In fact, I don't think I've ever tried a white IPA. So there's a few virginities that are going to be broken here. So I'm looking forward to getting broken in, I suppose. Let's get her poured and see what she's all about, shall we? Oh, make sure the bum cracks away. There we go. Right. Let me know if you tried this one, guys, because it is new out. I think it's only been out for about a week. I don't know what your thoughts on it. I don't know if you can get it out of a can or whatnot, or if it's just exclusive to the PD. I'm serving it at 4 degrees because it's not quite got down to 3 yet. That's the only reason. But kind of intentionally done that, I guess. Or I'm just impatient. Well, there we go. It's got a nice cracking bit of head. If you like your head, you've got a nice creamy looking head as well. Really compact bubbles in that. It really does look good. It really looks good. Look at that bad boy. Yes, hazy, very hazy, sort of cloudy, yellowy orange colour. It looks fantastic. Like the Perfectdraft has worked its magic, shall we say, with that head. It really does look like a cracking little beverage, doesn't it? Let's get the nose in there and check out the aroma of Meteor White IPA. Not a big aroma. It smells refreshing. Spicy. It smells spicy. Bit of spice and a citrusy like aroma. I'm not getting no banana or nothing, but yeah, just spicy and citrusy I'm going to go with. But I'm more impressed with the look of it than the aroma, to be honest. Sort of steady levels of carbonation, quite hard to see because there's so much haze that's going on. Anyway, let's chuck her down the neck and let you know if I think it's worth a buy. Bush. Yeah, let me know if you tried this one in the comments or whether you're planning on trying it in the future. And I'll let you know what I think. Oh. Unique, interesting, refreshing, something a bit different. That's the first sort of thing that's springing into me head than that big fat meatball head of mine. There's your first impressions. The mouthfeel is very light, but it's not that's making it really refreshing and smashable. It's light but slightly creamy and smooth from that lovely giraffe-like head. It's definitely one for the summer. This definitely one for the summer. White IPA. I've got to be honest, it just tastes like a wheat beer to me, a Belgian wheat beer. But there is a bit of a, I don't know, it tastes like Belgian wheat beer. That's not a bad thing because I like wheat beer. But I suppose it surprised me. There is something a little different about it. It's more it's got a bit of, it has got a bitterness to it actually, but it's not like a, like, if you don't like IPAs, don't let that scare you. It's not like a full-on bitterness, but there is a zesty bitterness on the finish. Let's go again, because I've gone right to the finish and I forgot to tell you what's at the start. So yeah, let's have another go on her and see what she's all about. Gosh. Ooh, I like that. It's super refreshing. It really is. Initially, got sweet bready malts. It's wheaty on the finish, and then as you get in the middle, there's a little bit of fruit, orangey sort of taste, some kind of stone fruit. It kind of like, you get three layers to this beer for me. You get the bready the bready malts and that, and the wheatiness, and you get a bit of like slightly sweet fruit in the middle, mainly orange. I think there's a few other fruits in there, to be honest, but they're subtle. And then on the end, it all goes all zesty on you, but it's not massively bitter. It's 32 IBUs, this beer, which stands for International Business Units, which gives you an idea of how bitter it's supposed to be. Probably tastes a bit less than that, to be fair. But it's floral. It's floral on the end, and it's zesty. Very floral and zesty. Yeah, I think that's the one. The bitterness in particular it's a very zesty bitterness, and it stays with you for a little while and sort of coats the old taste buds, and it lingers on a bit. And it really, that's the only thing that sort of makes it different to the other wheat beers I've tried. There's a bit more to the zesty finish. There's a bit more to the hops on this. They do sort of coat the palate and stay with you. And they actually, as that wears off, you miss it and you want to get back in there and have some more. So it's very moorish. It's very light. It's very refreshing, and it's one for the summer. I don't think it's amazing, but I do think it's very good. I'm sort of umming and ahhing whether to get me bell end in action. I really am. Perhaps I should have drunk it a bit slower, to be fair, because I've not quite made up my mind. It's good, but how good is it? I don't know if it deserves the bell, but I mean, I didn't plan on drinking it quick. It just sort of fell down me hole. So it's got to be good. That's got to say it all, really. It's a hot day. This is really hitting the spot on a hot day. So if you're drinking this on a hot day, it's great. It really is. It's got a bit of something about it on the end there, without being overly IPA-like, which is weird. I don't know, but that's my take on it. I'd be really interested to know what you guys think if you've tried this one. I think it's a keg I'd buy again, but I would definitely wait for it to be on offer, because it's dearer than the Hoegaarden and the Frankie. It doesn't really warrant being more expensive than them. I would say this is as good as the Hoegaarden, but it's still not a Frankie. But then it's different. It's different to both of them. Sometimes you fancy something different. There's a place for this, I would say. Me and 5%, I like it. I like it. It's almost like you've got a Hoegaarden and put loads of lemon in it and stuff on the end. So yeah, I'd say, I think of a Belgian wheat beer, like something like a Hoegaarden with tons of lemon in it and lemon zest grated into it and all that. That's what this sort of reminds me of. Am I going to ring the bell? Yes, I'm gonna ring the bell. I think it's a really good beer. I mean, you've only got to judge by how quick it slid down the neck. And as soon as I turn this camera off after this review, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to pour another pint of it. So, what am I in At the end of the day, it's unique. It's something different. It's not something I've ever been into Tesco and all that, but this is something different. It's good to be different. There's no off taste or nothing for me. and it's refreshing the hell out of me. So yeah, one for the summer. I probably wouldn't drink this any other time apart from the summer personally, but yummy. It is yummy. Thanks for watching, people. Smash the like button if you've enjoyed my take on this beer. And yeah, I recommend you give it a try. Hopefully, if you like a wheat beer, give it a try, because it's definitely more wheat beer than IPA. Even if you don't like an IPA but you like a wheat beer, still give it a try. If you like an IPA and a wheat beer, you're probably going to fall in love. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like button, consider subscribing to the channel. Until the next one, bye bye, darlings. Bash.